Hello everyone. So we would like to start
Okay.
today's meeting. I guess Fidi is in internet trouble. So I hope he can join soon. But I'll start the meeting by updates. Basically, we'll start from myself. For the landing page research, it's basically still ongoing, and I have bottleneck with Rizal to start the scratch for the WordPress catalog basically. But the other friction is they happen migrate to WordPress from Strikingly. So actually, I still want to clarify when they target to move everything to WordPress. Basically, that's the second friction. And then for my second card to optimize the Booking.com program, so I have registered like five properties and last minute booking promotion started yesterday, and I would like to join the travel uh what is that travel promo program, but I failed. And I would like to ask the Amelia from Booking.com basically, but since from yesterday is hari libur nasional and also cuti bersama, then I'd like to ask her on Monday, I guess. And then we'll see the result for applying the promotion. Okay, so that's from my card. Anyone has question? If no, then we'll continue to Vidi's card for meeting Joy Airbnb, perhaps.
Yep. Thank you, Miss Chair. Sorry for the tardiness. My internet just went down, so I had to buy quote. For meeting Joy Takandong, I've just confirmed that the invitation was on August 27, and I've invited everybody else. Mr. Ching, do you want to join too, sir, to the meeting?
Okay. Okay, fine.
Okay, I'll invite you over too because yeah,
How long is it?
I think it's an hour long.
Okay. Sure.
Yep.
Opportunities. Okay, that sounds like a very BI discussion. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Yeah,
And
BI discussion. Yeah,
that's
sure.
the discussion. So what I will do next for this task is actually collecting materials to be asked, in particular, to join regarding Airbnb and its systems. Next for the BIU3, I believe it's Lilis's update. That's why I haven't moved it to completed yet.
Oh,
Lilis, do you want to share?
okay.
Or do you want to bring it in discussion?
I guess it's on the discussion management, but basically, I would like to defer his project to BI because I guess it will always has update, but I need another room, I guess, for this update. So we'll discuss more on the discussion management paper.
Noted.
You,
Yep. So
you
that's it
can
for
move it
my
to
updates.
Dan, I guess.
Noted. Thank you, Ms. Chair.
Yeah. Thank you, Fidi. Actually, first I have. Oh, for the Joy meeting, do we need to prepare some like questions or materials?
Oh yeah, that's why I said that I will prepare materials to
Oh,
be.
prepare the materials. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Anyone has question for Vidi? No. Okay. Then, Frida, please go ahead and give us the updates. Hello, Frida. Are you there? Um, I'm not sure Frida is there, so I'd like to go to Joseph. Joseph don't have any updates, but do you want to say something?
Yep. Actually, on previous Scrum, Tara said that I should create a card, finance card in this Trello. But then yesterday, I believe there is already a Trello about finance, which is why I don't create a card in this Trello. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I guess so. You and Frida is working on finance. I heard much from Jinx basically. So I'd like to have a sub discussion with you and Frida basically regarding your initiative. Let me book a time later after the scrum. So I'll go to Tara. Yes, Frida, you can please reload your whereby, yeah? So go to Tara.
Okay, thank you. Well, in regards to my studying of Python and pandas, I'm still continuing on. I already progress box thing. So yeah, I'm still just continuing on for like my first initiative. You so that I can actually begin it. So I did set myself until the end of the month so I can like fully like absorb everything. That way I can like start well, and because that's what I want. And lastly, yesterday Fidi delegated to me. Basically, I'm going to try to offer a deal to the property owner of Villa Cana. And I prepared the message already, and since she's Balinese, I figured it'd be better if I did in Indonesian. And I would just like to ask everybody, in your own time, if you could like overlook my message. And she told me like afternoon, evening is like a pretty optimal time to send a message. So if anybody has like any corrections in terms of the Indonesian or just any other feedback, I would deeply appreciate it. And I think that's all for my updates. Oh, I guess lastly, I'll just quickly promote. I'm hosting happy hour today, so I do hope to see a lot of you guys later. And yeah, that's all. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tara, for your update. And we'll go to everyone first. Do you have any question to Tara? No? Vidi, okay. I guess Vidi. Yeah,
Yeah,
Vidi.
quick question to Tara regarding the initiative BIU4. So while studying Python, you also, in parallel, also do some decision, because we see in the implementation ideas, we can see some milestones that can be done without completing the Python code yet.
Yes, that is true. I will
So
be
you will be doing that.
updating
Am I
like
correct?
with evidence and stuff like that of my practicing, I guess. And yeah, okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
so thank you, Vidi. Okay, I have question to Tara. Do you familiar with bahasa Indonesia? I don't know. I mean, she's freezing. Do you know Vidi? Is Tara familiar with Indonesian bahasa?
I am able to read and write.
Yeah,
Oh, me or Kak Fini?
you Tara.
I'm a big me. Oh, oh! I heard Fini and I was like, confused. Yeah, and I can write with the help of the internet, but but I can write like pretty decently. But I'll full disclosure, I did also ask my parents to like proofread the grammar and stuff, like just to make it super strict.
Okay, so it will be okay
Yeah,
then.
please, this is
Let's
what I
skip.
did want to say though, like in my message. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tara, for the answer. So I would like to go to Jinx Pivot now.
Yes, actually, I'm sorry. I got a little confused here, but then I realized what happened. So I was wondering why this card was on my deck, and then I realized I have Bayou to create this card for me. So this is essentially the workflow that we will give to Frida, and essentially this is what are some of the things Bayou is currently doing with the finance that we would like to delegate over to Frida Stack. So I'm waiting for Bayou to finish that list, and then I can put it on Frida Stack. Yeah.
Oh, right, right. Okay, so this is about the delegation of finance to Frida, basically, and Joseph.
Yes, in written
Okay,
in the words of Bayou.
thank you, sir. Moayana, you don't have carpet. Do you have any things to say or updates?
Um, Maybe I just say something that what was going on like in the past 2 days with Frida and Joseph. Just actually, I just walk through what actually they need to access, and if it happen, it should be where to look, and basically like to connect the dot in the finance, like more like orientation, because in the previous one there is no like they don't have material to to train a new person. So that I'm doing now. Yeah,
Okay, so basically, you, Frida and Joseph is in training with you for finance. Is that
yeah.
correct? Okay. Thank you, Mo, for the update. So, I guess Frida is internet issue. Can you speak now, Frida, or do you want me to read your updates? I
Hmm.
guess she's not answering. Okay. Uh, I'll open Frida's card, and I guess she already sent the email, but I don't see any updates regarding response. So I assume that there is no response for the property owner that she contacted, and then um the time is extended to August 25th, which is 4 days again, and then would like to I put some like Trello and also links. I hope Frida can see that afterwards. And then for the second card is Jogja property, so no updates basically. So I'll put it down. Okay, since we done with the updates and Frida is kind of cannot read the meeting notes, I'll continue to the Trello. Sorry, to the Tableau. I'll stop this and then okay, then this one. Yeah. So I'd like to spend like more time here. First is regarding the revenue. So the revenue is we get like 22.4 thousand dollars for this month, and I checked that yes, most of them is Indonesian, so like from Jakarta, Surabaya, Bogor, and any other cities. And the Jogja is actually getting what is that, the the traffic for Jogja is getting rising, but I'll show you by another data. And for squad revenue, okay, yeah, this one I'll see the next 3 months. Yeah, I see that Jogja is getting for like 3.5 thousand, and it's like half of the squad too basically. So for the coronavirus situation, Jogja is supporting us. So I see from the marketing chapter they are currently looking for Jogja property basically, and it is aligned. And if Frida wants to help for this, like from the current initiative, I guess integrating with Jinx card and also Gani's card on the marketing is very important to prevent overlap. And okay, I forget to ask basically, do you have any insight from the previous and also this page? Is there anyone has? Yes, sir.
If we can go back to the previous revenue graph,
Sure.
it seems like the density is picking up. So maybe summer travel. I'm not sure. Okay, here's a question. Who's maybe to Joseph and Vidi. Uh, is August a peak season for travel for domestic guests?
Yes, sir. Yesterday and today is actually a national holiday because of Muslim New Year, basically.
Right.
And I also believe that the government is having like a 7 day long cuti. It's like a whole week cuti.
Really?
Big
Yeah, I guess.
Starting when? Okay.
Starting from 17 Agustus.
Okay. Got it.
mm,
Okay, so we shouldn't expect this to continue on then, basically, right? Because this is just a
Yeah.
temporary thing, and they'll probably go back to being normal after. I see. All right. Quick question: when's the next big holiday coming up?
Big holiday. I don't think there will be holiday.
Christmas New Year. Christmas New Year.
Christmas is December.
Yeah.
So it's
I see on October, Kak.
sorry?
Okay, then that
I
answers.
see on October.
Okay.
October, what kind of holiday, Frida?
Yeah. I forget, but I see there's a long, like a week
Sure.
holiday. Cuti bersama, ya banyak cuti bersama.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's October. Right, right.
Okay.
Thank you, Frida. Do you have more questions, sir?
Uh, no. Well, kind of. Okay. All right. No, I'll say for a discussion later. Yeah.
Okay.
Over to
So, Tara, do you have questions or something inside?
I was just curious, since you were just quickly bringing up holidays, do students in Indonesia normally have like a midterm break around October?
Becca.
Like, is that
Apparently, she's not going to school even right now.
Midterm break.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
like just
mean
in the middle of semester one, basically, like
university or students and
um any student, so both university and just school, I guess, because that also could include
I
families
don't
and
think
so.
so. Midterm break for midterm
They
break.
do actually, but
Huh?
according to our demographics, we don't really have a lot of student guests unless it's a family or group thing. But usually we
That's what
target
we
couples.
people travel.
Mm,
Students are free. But
I see.
uh,
Okay.
quickly, Vidi, what month is that? What's the dates approximately for that break?
So they will start university around September now.
Okay.
So they're still within the break or the holiday period, and the next holiday will be on the end of December, Christmas basically.
Okay, so we should probably not expect any guests between September and Christmas then.
We do not have the data to support that yet.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Midterm. Yeah. Midterm means the end of the semester. Is that correct? Yeah. They also they usually have, but for other than university student, it's over. I guess. They started to go to school, and yeah. We don't have market for student, I guess. And then, do you have more insights? Anyone? Yes, sir.
Look, um, the school holiday isn't a market for students. It affects parent travel too, because a lot of people, as parents, they can't travel if their kids are still in school, right? So,
Yeah.
student holidays is not just demographic for students; it's across every demographic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Then we will go to another. I guess in here. Wait. I'll go to MB chapter content. No, yeah, content chapter. I'd like to point out the instant book rate basically, because this one is our indicator for gaining rankings for Airbnb also, and also bookings. I see that the down. What is that? As time coming, and then we get like lower conversion, like from 86 to 82 and then to 77. So I guess I need everyone to take care of this. And do you have any insights or something like from this data, guys?
Hmm. You're right, Lois. That's something we need to focus on. That's actually a very bad sign. Um,
Yeah.
that is means that means we're probably losing. Uh, that's the cycle of how we actually lose ranking. So if the
Yeah.
instant book starts dropping, it means that things starts dropping. If I were to guess why that's happening, it's probably due to low conversion rates on the inquiries.
Mm. So this one is the inquiry conversion. Basically, from squad 2 and squad 3, we get increase from
Yeah,
last.
but it's directly proportional, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when
It's
the inquiry conversion rate goes lower, the instant book goes lower, and you would have to start improving the conversion rate on inquiries for that to change. The contents remain the same, right? So there's probably no
yeah.
problem with the content. That's remained the same as it always is, but the instant book rate has more to do with actually. Let me think. Instant book. What does instant book have to do with?
So correct me if I'm wrong. Why does inquiry conversion
You're right.
correlate with instant book?
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with.
Inquiry conversion not
You're right.
correlated,
Yeah,
but
it
the
does.
inquiry number is correlated.
Yes, correct. But if people inquire, it means we lose instant book, right? Because
Yeah,
Yes,
instant
yes.
book
yeah,
means
that's right. That's right. That's right.
booking without
It's
inquiry.
not a. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Absolutely, Viddy's right. Um, I'm trying to think of
Yes.
why. Why would the instant book rate go down? The instant,
Let's we see the inquiry pace picking up, right? So uh, basically going to the basic, people do instant booking because they have no more questions regarding price or perhaps any property content or details. That's why they do not have to inquire anymore,
right.
and therefore it must be along that line.
So then the question
Okay.
is, why do they have so many questions? Because their content is not changed.
That's why usually if we do, that's why DM, so one of DM's KPI before is instant book rate, because they're supposed to provide content without, so that people do not have to inquire anymore, to reduce the inquiry thing. But it can also be attributed to, let's say, the price, people asking for bargain,
Yep.
and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
We have a price breakdown, right? We have an inquiry sort of breakdown for what the type of inquiries are, right? So I think we need to squash the part that is information or pricing related.
Okay.
We do, and it's also required by Dialogflow. But I'm trying to work on a more scalable solution, because so that we don't have to look through the Dialogflow. And Dialogflow has the analytics that detect automatically how many percent of our inquiries are actually related to price, which one is related to inquiry, like information, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
I'll include it in a screenshot in the discussion later.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Sure. Thank you, sir and Vidi. Yeah, I guess why this is correlated to inquiry. I means that because currently maybe many people wants to ask like yeah, we haven't no, and I haven't checked to the attendees analysis regarding inquiry, but my question is next to Vidi that already answered before is how is the progress of the automation of the inquiry analysis basically. So do you have question anymore from anybody? Yes, sir.
I have an idea. From time to time, I think we should random sample an inquiry just to see how it's being answered.
Yeah, we did last month, right? The list together with
Yeah, we
Frida.
did
I think
this
we random
one.
sampled. Yeah.
Okay. And what sort of results are actually? Wait. Okay. Okay. Continue. Continue. Okay. Or if it's been done, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so the result of the analysis actually you can look at on Tandy's card, sir.
Yeah.
We have attached the screenshot and also our suggestion basically.
Okay. Cool.
Fine. Okay, thank you very much. And I'd like to maybe I would like to highlight this one also, booking to review. I asked Nadine actually this data means that 98 to 94% of the bookings happen only 5
Terrible.
from 100% only 5.8% booking is converted to review. So basically only 5 people from 10 people giving us review. So that's actually
Five
this
from a
data.
hundred, right?
Five from 100.
Yeah, 5 from 100. Yes.
That's
This-
terrible.
this-
Wow. That's super low.
yeah, maybe I don't know whether we are observing this. I need to ask HAR because
Wait.
this is
Yes.
also related to our ranking.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really. But I have another question. Uh,
Yes, sir.
there's no way we got 100 bookings in July, was there? On
Oh, no, no. It means like from 100, we only get 5, but we don't know the number, sir. It's percentage, right? So, for example, we have 10, then we only convert 5% of 10, so 0 point.
5% of 10
Uh,
is
let's look at the booking count. We can know like how many bookings do we have for July, for example.
probably
Uh,
the least has to be 20, right, for that to happen.
which booking count, Vidi?
You mean I mean in the RM tools there is a booking count, right? We can slide and
Oh,
then we look
oh,
at July, and then we know that tracking bookings, and then slide it to the month of July. We can see from the bottom left section how many bookings do we have in the month of
this one?
yeah. But
This is
yep,
anywhere.
there's a number of bookings, but the limitation is regarding the number of check-in and check-out. But we can also see from the checkout funnel actually. Sorry.
check out
You know,
funnel.
remember the guest journey funnel? There is the checkout
Yeah, but
section,
it's
and we
for
know.
speaker, right? But actually, yeah,
Yep.
this I want to address the problem only for today,
Oh
and
yeah. Yep.
I guess I have to double check with HAR, basically with Andre. I guess, is this data correct or I don't know, or they don't really using the guest journey, perhaps. Yes, sir.
Quick one. So okay, 5% of what is one, right? So at least it's 20 bookings in the July 5th to July 12th. So no, actually, it would have to be a little bit more than one for 5.88%. So I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, it seems a little bit weird for those numbers to show up. That would indicate that there was close to 40 to. Vinny, do you follow me on that one?
Oh yeah, you mean the minimal number of bookings
Right,
for the percentage to show up, right?
right. So 5%. It has to be one, right? At least for 5%.
Just download the data. You
Okay.
can download the data and look at the full data.
Okay.
Here,
Yeah.
Yep. And download data.
this one.
Yeah. Let's see
You
what it looks like.
then the full data. Yep, that's all the bookings.
Scroll down. So that's 30.
So 33.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds about right. Okay.
33. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
okay.
sounds about right. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, it's far too low, the review rate. It should be 33%, I think.
Only two from 35. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty low. Okay. Not good. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for that review, Lewis.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I'd like to continue to insight, I guess. Okay, I don't want to go to the RM tool since it's the same, I guess. And then for yeah, monthly revenue by OTA.
No.
Do you have like any idea on this data? We get mostly on Airbnb, but for some properties, I'll give the example, Labomi, perhaps.
Mostly bookings, right? Yeah.
Yeah, mostly is from Booking.com. So maybe my thought here is, do we need to like optimize BC for a certain properties that's still making money? Like for example, Despacito. Let me check for Despacito. Yeah, it's still also making on Booking.com. So I guess we can optimize Booking.com for a certain property only. That's my insight from this. Basically, do you have any more, guys? Everyone? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. So, anyone has requests on how to look for? That's
Uh, about the guest origin, perhaps.
guest origin. Okay. So the guest origin will be in coronavirus monitoring,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Let's check.
Oh, wait. This one. Yep. This one. Then
62%.
62%. Yep, exactly what we expected, right?
Yeah.
yeah, 62%. And United States. Okay. Do you have any insight, more insight, VD, or just want to check the
Not
data?
only that one. Yep.
Okay, only to check the data. Okay, so actually, I have question later on the discussion management. I'll finish the Tableau discussion. Anyone has more questions? If no, I will go direct to the discussion management. Okay, no one, yeah. Then, okay, this is the board. Is that, okay. First is related to I think the KPI one I need to discuss with everybody on BI later on because I guess on leadership we will discuss this, but it is not. So I'll make a schedule for this. Please, Miss Secretary, help me to put down the notes. And then for this one, for the Nugu, basically, uh, I'll open this. What's inside?
Lewis,
Yes, sir.
would you like to put that on the leadership discussion for next week then?
This one for the Nugu.
No, for the SLAs, right? Because that's where we
Oh, this
discuss
one.
this, right? If you want to discuss that leadership, it should be on the leadership discussion paper.
I think everyone thinks that we would like to discuss this today, sir. Like Ara, right? Hara said that I think today we will discuss
It
about
doesn't
this.
go
And
on the paper. It doesn't go. Yeah. It
yeah, yeah, no problem, sir. But you said that we have to like get it done one on one, so we can discuss it like more what is that? More in person? Not more in person, but
It was.
more on.
It's seven choose two, right? So seven choose two is how many discussions. It's close to 18 discussions than we would have if we were have at the leadership guild. So
Yeah.
everyone talking. Best is if you just work it out with a chapter that you want to have, and then just submit it and just have it be
Okay.
okay. That's the finalized result. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Actually, I have attached this
Okay.
paper on the paper of KPI that we previously used,
Yep.
but we are not opening that just now. So I just want to give a look. So we have done actually for the
Excellent.
external KPI
Excellent.
and the internal KPI.
Excellent.
So we still want to discuss this. Also, we have done to map this to the initiative basically.
Excellent. Wow. Okay. That's ready to be submitted then. You can just put that up on the leadership and that's your final
Okay.
result. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. So, yeah, I'd like to discuss with this one the Sinar Mas basically. I would like to floor the proposals. I discussed with Fidi actually yesterday, and uh, maybe we can like put like 1 hour or 2 hours discussion for this in each week.
Mhm.
But for the time budget, for the team member, I guess because Joseph and Frida is working on finance, so I guess Tara will be the one that is available, and also representative from marketing, I guess, sir. So I just like can connect the dot from marketing if there is updates also on the developer side, and then maybe we can do regular sync up, and we will have research thread, and the additional one is the targeted output. So from each discussion we will have the targeted output, so we don't really have the board like chapter, but we have targeted output for each meeting. uh what do you think, everyone? I guess from you, sir, first.
Okay. Delegation, right? Once again, this is one of those delegation things.
Yeah.
At first, I would put as few people into it as possible, Willis, because once again, like we said, this is a very long shot. So um, I would put the least number of people with the best ZPD for this type of thing. So this is a very uncertain business opportunity. Um, if we put more people in it, it just what I'm estimating is it's going to be a waste of time, right? For if
Mm.
it doesn't work out. So probably just um, let's see, let's see. I'm trying to imagine what the work will look like, right? So the first the first will probably be it'll probably roadmap out like this. The first stage is we can talk to a few investors. Are you interested? Do you have any money? Right? Do you have any money to spend on something like this? And that's just to get one side of the bridge built. The second side is if we do get a few people to say yes, we do have some money. This could be interesting to us. Then we need to bounce back up to the senior mouse side and said, okay, there's some people who are potentially interested. What can you do for them? Right? What kind of offer can you make for these people? And then probably about a lot of bounce back negotiation before we finally get to, let's say, a proposal, and then let's say construction, and then that's probably months away from now. But mostly, what's going to happen is like this bouncing back and forward, jumping around business negotiation type stuff. The people who have, let's say, that I know business negotiations within their ZPD, I know Wyana can do it somewhat, right? This is a different level deal than what we've ever done before, but I estimate that she could probably do it. I estimate that Vidi might be able to do it, and for everybody else, I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure if it's within their ZPD. So just me being radically candid. The first few weeks will just be business negotiations. They'll be seeking out the sponsors, seeking out the investors, seeing if they're interested, then getting the deal to sort of approach from both sides. And only after the deal has, let's say, been initiated, then we need to then, sort of start planning how we would do this. So that's the way I forecast it. Over back to Lilith.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I kind of imagining the next step is the contacting anyone outside there. That's why my question is, can we define our network to reach, like, especially maybe first is from your network, and then after we reach your network, then we can what is that? We can define their network also.
Yes, very good idea.
Uh-huh.
Very good idea. Okay, so first off my list is, let's just say I would think that the first investors could probably be, let's say, the local Bali people who have done very well, right? So that could be like Krishna, Kudeta, La Favela, Green Village, all these people. We it wouldn't be too hard for us to find these people and get a meeting with them. I don't think that's a problem at all, right? That's pretty simple. The next ring is probably maybe a Jakarta investor, right? Who has plans for Bali, and they have money that they just can't wait to get rid of out of their pocket because they don't think the rupiah is a good whatever. So that's kind of like the next ring. The next ring is probably a institution outside of both. Um, I'm not sure what that would look like. Outside the country is probably less likely. Not a lot of people would put money in Indonesia without really knowing. Yeah, that's just as much. It's exponentially harder um, to get that alignment. So the easiest alignment is for somebody who's local and has, let's say, maybe we're seeking about what somebody to probably put in maybe $1 million to $2 million into this idea, right? That they would get the first thing started as local as possible, and then after that, probably within Indonesia, and then the third level is outside of Indonesia. But each ring you go outside is harder and harder because people like to invest in something that they generally have some control over. And for somebody who, let's say, is investing, let's say, the further and further away, the less likely it's going to happen. So the primary target is for people who are have already succeeded in Bali and would like to just expand and target another area that they think is incredible. That's my guess. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you very much for the clarity. So, I guess Jing will be the advisor, and also you will monitor the progress basically, and then I have me as the project, yeah, I guess the project initiator, not champion, I guess, and then Vidi and Mawayan will be the supporter,
I think so.
executor,
I think
and
that could work
also
that way.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good structure.
Okay. Again, I guess I just think just now, as we want to budget the time, perhaps once a week is enough. But
Yeah.
I need to set target here. So deadline in every meeting, we have to done
Nice.
something.
Nice.
So that will be effective, I guess.
Okay.
So I'll cross this day
Okay.
only once.
Let's do this, Lilith. Let's do
Yes, sir.
scaling. So we'll do more frequently in the beginning
Oh,
because the deal is hot right now, right? They've heard about us, so we should probably come back with something within a short amount of time. And then I think when it's the same way how we launch everything, right? We do more frequent monitoring and checkup in the very beginning, and then we reduce the frequency once there's more certainty set up. For this, we'll probably need a lot of pivots in the beginning because we have no idea where this could go. And then after we get some certainty set up, then I think we can meet less frequently once it's in a sort of a cruising altitude. Once, if it actually becomes big, then that's a completely different story. Then start thinking about who you want to delegate your current work to, and if you want to jump on this project, right? But yeah, that's what I would say we probably should meet twice a week in the very beginning, uh,
okay.
just to get everything kind of aligned, and then with decreasing frequency as time goes. Um, you might not even. Okay, I'll think what the minimal number of people is on the team too as well, because in the very beginning it's probably just me. It's probably just me jumping around, and I'll just keep you informed of where things are. But I need you guys to double check my thought process, right? See if there's any holes in it, and I'll try to come up with the roadmap is the first step.
Okay, so is that mean that for the first one you have to execute it by yourself first
Uh,
and then
yeah, I'll probably be this. You guys will just back me up in terms of double checking the idea, right? So just support my, just make sure that I haven't thought of something that's smoking crack, and find potential inspiration where you can get through it. This is kind of like the pitch again, right? So I've learned from the pitch, and I think it's best that you guys can come and just listen. I'll formulate a plan. You guys check it out, see if it makes any sense, and if it makes sense, then we can start executing it. So
okay.
okay.
So you will initiate this and if yeah, yeah, okay, okay, understand. Is there any question from video or Mawayan?
All
No.
good from me.
Okay, all good. Sure. Thank you very much, sir. So we have clarification on this. Since we don't put any budget at the beginning for this project, so I guess we can work on another project.
Oh,
We'll continue.
just a small budget, just a meeting time budget for now, right?
Yeah,
Let's just say one hour on Tuesday, 1 hour on Thursday for now, and until we have something more concrete, and then we'll ask for more budget when that happens. Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Awareness probably doesn't need to be even part of it. I think it's fine, right? It's more like later on when we get a strategy going, she can come in to help do the business development side. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. So this is topic from Wayan from our last meeting. Actually, do you still want to bring this topic up, Wayan?
You're muted then.
You're muted.
You need it,
Sorry, sorry. So basically, I have like an idea that how to scale that we find uh, basically a property. It's not just from our team. Basically, like everyone anywhere can give us a product basically. So imagine like in the so we are the Shopee. Everyone can bring product to us, right? Like so people like from anywhere they find a place or product, but how can we let them know that they will get rewarded that they will bring product to us?
Hmm.
Very what you call like scalable things, but at the moment I just can imagine that um, just we on Shopee, like other people bring the product to us.
Is that like reseller of something? So like reseller of our service.
Affiliate
Uh,
program.
yeah,
Affiliate.
like affiliate. Yeah. So I can just imagine for one thing, for example, like if I have for example, I'm from Bandung. My neighbor have beautiful property. So, but my neighbor might doesn't know how to market it. But I know that if I bring this, give the contact to Bukit Vista, and then, for example, we have so the basically they're listing on the bigger like for the third person can they monitor the listing and see the activities and stuff and will be like motivate people when there is a booking and they will get like some percentage something like that. It's like a very big idea, but I just want to floor this. Is it if it might make sense?
Okay. Thank you, Mo. I'll give it back to the floor. Anyone has some thought? Okay, let's hear from PD. I guess you want to speak.
Yep. So is it more like a referral program or is it like a representative of the owner?
More like a referral program.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That perhaps could be done if, um, let's say, given it is actually widely used. It's an existing system. So one of the most established system is that the referred one must be a member of Bukit Vista for a certain time, or for example, they must already be they must sign the contract before we give them the bounty, basically. So that may work actually.
Okay.
Okay. So, thank you, PD. Yes, sir. Do you have comments?
Right. So let's create a yes no and then format thing. Should we do this? Should we not do this?
Hmm. Okay. Sure. Do you want everyone to vote this, sir?
No, I mean just open up for discussion. Like, should we do
Uh,
this or should we not do this? If you think it's a good idea, just maybe raise your hand. If you just give it a thumbs up if you think it's a good idea. Yeah. Count of three. One, two, three. I'll vote last. Okay. Okay. All right. So we all agree. Okay. Yeah. I think it's pretty good. The cost of it is pretty low in terms of overall budget, and the format is just. I guess you're coming to BI to come up with a format, right? So I think the format Vidi has, it's wait, it's that we get the thing in the notes where it's after some sort of time, right? So let's just make it simple. Let's just say it's a percentage of the first 3 month income, right? You get, let's say 2% of the first 3 month income. We get 15%, and out of that, we give you maybe 20% of that, which is 3%, right? Does that sound right?
Yes, 3% correct. Yeah.
Okay,
3%.
3% of the first 3 month income for a referral.
Okay. Sure. The first 3 month income. How about if we can't sold it like for
Well,
three
then it's
months?
no good to us either, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Commission model is always fair, I think.
Yeah. If we can't sell it, then you get nothing because so don't bring us trash, right? Because it's a waste of time for us too as well. Imagine all the onboarding and all that stuff. So that could be the thing. It depends where we want to reward people. I think if you want to reward people for leads, it's generally a little bit less. If you want to reward people for results, it's generally a little bit more. Let's see. Let's say a property made $2,000 a month. They would make $6,000 a month. $6,000. Wait, let me just double check this. It's about $180. It's about $180 a rupiah is what, like 2.6, 2.7 million for a good property. Not bad, but they would have to wait 3 months, so it's not exactly like very whatever. I guess we can change that percentage based on how urgently we need property, right? So if we feel like we urgently need property, give them 5%, right?
Mhm.
5% is still better than zero, which is what we're doing right now, right? So that fuck, just give them, yeah. Or perhaps we can. Hey, you know what? We can make it even better than 3%. We can make it 20 to 50% of the commission from the first 3 months. So that way, they'll probably go and talk their friends into a higher commission model.
Hmm.
So we don't make it fixed, right? We make it a percentage of our commission.
Percentage of our commission.
Yeah. Let's say from what is 3%? It's 3%, 20% of 15%. 20% of 15. Yeah, it's 3%, right? So it can be 20%. It can be 4%, right? If their referral signs up for the 20% package.
Okay. I guess we can't. That's the opening for this. So I guess everyone agree. But for the details of the program, BI will construct this. But
I think
I
you
guess
have you have what you need now, babe. Right? You want BI to give you like an idea of how the deal would look like.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Be generous. Give them 50%. What what drawback is it right now? We're earning nothing, right? So we'll split it evenly with you on the first. Hey, say on the first 5 deals, we'll give 50% commission on the thing because right now we're getting zero, and that's we're not losing anything, right? So yeah, just say give 50% of the first 3 month income to whoever brings it in. So that makes it pretty good, right? That's like a 5 million bounty.
Yeah. Yeah, and also like if the BI already come out with the structure, like I would like also go to Rizal to
Create the
to put
project.
to put the ad to to circulate around like that.
Okay, there it is. There's your deal. 50% of our commission for the first 5 deals done, right? Or just set a time span. Set it like 50% from now until November, or now until October. Yeah, now until November. This is perfect. This is right before the Christmas season, right? So between now and November, we were getting 50% for any referrals for our things, and since we don't plan on making money anyway, this is better than zero, right? So we become equal partners on it. Okay,
Okay, then.
done.
Done. Mak Wayan, is that all clear?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Okay, thank you very much for the idea, Mak Wayan. And then would like to go to the next. What is that?
Sorry, Miss Chair. I just want to clarify
Yes,
something.
sure.
Will this be tracked in the form of private?
I guess so.
I see. So the champion will be Mawayan, right? Just to clarify.
Yeah, Mak Wayan, how about you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we'll put on your under your name,
Yeah,
but if you want to collaborate with results, so results need to come to your to write on your card,
yeah,
and we also will help you on your card.
yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much. And next is, what time is it? We still have 5 minutes. Okay. This one is regarding marketing. I see that this page, the MMP page. I actually try it by myself with the competitor. It is the BNB Profits page, and I get the email.
That's pretty good, Lois. Good hack.
Yeah, I just want to see. I mean, do they give us the projection directly or not? So it's basically not. But I haven't got response from BV actually. I mean, at least I get response from BNB.
Oh,
But I don't know.
you tested our own system and nobody responded.
Yeah, yeah. I
Why
guess. That's why I want to bring up questions.
That's a good
What
one.
is actually the workflow?
All right.
I mean, I guess Rizal will contact the one that is on the email. Is that
Oh, it's
correct?
Aldo's job. It's Aldo's job now. Yeah, Aldo gets
Oh.
these and turns them into meetings, and
Mm.
that's exactly why we have SLAs now. Yeah, babe. That's exactly now we know exactly who should have been doing that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Or do Aldo do this? I put the name Sinta and then the email is Lily's Tata. So it's like
Oh,
not really
that was
my own. Yeah, I mean I use like probe email. So I hope that no one's aware of that.
yeah.
I
Aldo should do it. We have the SLA.
Yeah.
Aldo works on.
Although actually this afternoon, Aldo kind of like asked me like regarding how to request projection from this intelligence.
uh,
But I don't know if it's related. It's at 2 p.m. just now.
Maybe.
yeah. This is also my question. How actually we will give the revenue projection?
We already have a system for that actually. Yeah.
We already have a system.
Yeah, I believe Mawayan asked for projection 2 or 3 times from me already through
Uh,
the Trello leads board.
okay, the previous one, like for the what is that? Ubud property.
Yeah, I think Pemulan Guest House and
Yeah,
other.
Pemulan.
There is,
Okay then.
yeah. Also, there is Jimbaran Day,
So it's still manual, right?
Yep. It's the manual. Yep.
the moment, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure actually the workflow of responding this because I compared to the competitor, we have the email. It's like it's fast, I guess, like 1 hour for the replay. But I don't continue it because I don't have property basically. Okay, so thank you very much. But I'll ask Aldo I think for this. Then my next one is related to this, I guess. We still have 2 minutes. I don't see any. Wait. VD, do you want to
Oh yeah, it's an overview. I've attached the sample of the
Oh my
classification
God!
of the flow.
Is that what I think it is?
Classification of inquiries. Yeah, is from the flow, but it's limited to the first inquiry, and because we have not, but we can see the sample. Let's look at the sample. Just the first one, I think, is enough.
This
The
one?
first one, yep.
Okay.
The sample is, we know that the first, like there are seven in the past 30 days, 77 count actually asked for booking availability, and the next one is site visit, discount long term, and so on and so forth. So we kind of know like what's the major part of
Oh
the
my
inquiry.
God! Wait, why don't we have distance to the beach on the listing?
Yeah, that's why I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe people are. I don't know. The calendar should be open, but a lot of people are getting hesitant and still ask, or I'm not sure.
Hey. So then responsiveness is really key here. Yeah.
Yep. So that's the idea of the dialog flow thing.
Should be from the content. Say we are open from start from July onward.
Maybe we should just put that up on the title so that everyone doesn't have to ask. Yeah.
Yep, something like that.
Okay. Vidi,
Okay, sir.
you have multiple slides. What is the difference between each one of these data points?
Oh no, it's the next one basically. Just the in order. There are a lot of intents, so dialog flow kind of get the text, and then it classifies.
There's one that was 100%. What was that one?
Uh, I guess this is the dialog flow on Slack, right, sir? And then we have to train them. Mas Bayu have told me previously, but we don't have visualization for this, basically. I guess on Tableau. Yes, Vidi, please continue.
Just the all the, it's not all, but you can see all, like most of the intents. Basically, the flow classifies based on booking, alternative booking, extend, booking price, and so on and so forth. And there's the booking, how many inquiry count, and just to show you guys like what can it recognize.
Okay, I have question, Vidi. This
Yep.
percentage, how is this percentage means basically? Because this is 75 and then this is 75 again. So from what data is the percentage shows? Is
Okay,
that
so look at the first one. It's the exit
okay?
percentage.
Exit percentage.
Yes.
Exit percentage.
What is
Yes. So
What is
it's
it?
a, yeah, exit percentage.
what does that
I
For the
mean?
don't
first,
understand.
yes.
I
So
mean,
it's like if they exit mid conversation.
Oh, non-conversion rate.
Somewhat like that. Yeah. If the conversation does not come to an end, it's exit. Yeah, that's
See.
what the AI kind of
Non-Airbnb payment means can I not pay on Airbnb?
yeah, direct booking.
80, okay, 86%. Okay, got it. I see. So basically, the higher the percentage, the more urgent the issue.
Yeah, somewhat you can say it. You can translate it in that sense. It
Non-conversion
means,
rate.
yeah, it means it does not
mm,
continue.
I see.
okay.
See, 80% of
Oh,
conversations stop at a site visit. Okay, got it. 69% of conversations stop at what is the property distance to the beach. Okay.
I'll have to double check though. It's either that or the conversation actually ends. So it's either, but it refers to something related to conversation ending. But I don't know whether it marks the whether the conversation
Wow.
ends or does not end.
Okay,
mm.
so we're not converting a lot of. So the most urgent is the cross product, right? Between count and exit.
But we can see from the number of the count regarding the inquiry itself, we see a lot of people asking for availability. But regarding the exit percentage, I'll have to double check.
Okay. Vidi, am I correct to then assume that count multiplied by exit percentage is that the cross product prioritizes it correctly?
Pardon me, sir?
So if you take the cross product of count and the exit percentage, that should be the highest priority things we work on.
Okay, so I got the definition for our exit percentage, which is the percentage of session that ended with an intent during the selected time range.
Okay, got it.
Uh,
So it will be the last question only, or
yeah, somewhat like the last question. Well, I think so.
but I guess the dialog flow example, like first question and then replay and then again the second question, it will be detected by dialog flow. Is that correct? So
Uh,
every questions basically.
I'm not sure about that because I thought that is only the first inquiry.
Okay. I think we have to check this because
Yep, yep, yep.
I guess so. I mean, not only one like one account, one inquiry, one
Oh, no,
classification.
not one account. It's all the
No,
account.
I mean one account from the guess or the guess. One guess ka.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see. Yeah, we need to clarify this for more clear, and I guess this is very beautiful if we can uh, visualize it to get the more
Oh,
insights.
yeah, yeah. I'm working on it on how to lock the data back to the Google Cloud because currently it's still directly fetched. It's screenshot. It's from Malflow Analytics, but I'm trying to make it work. How to like fetch it to our system, and perhaps we can display it on Tableau or some sort.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Fidi. So this is 5 minutes past five basically. So the time is up. We still have some topics, but it is not urgent, I guess. Frida, is your topic urgent?
No, I just put the calendar.
Oh,
But
thank you,
Oh,
Frida.
the holiday.
the
Thank
holiday
you.
calendar. Okay, so this is only updates. Then thank you very much, Frida. Since the time is up, I
One
would
last
like to.
thing. One last thing.
Yes, sure, sure, sure.
I'm starting at Ask Me Anything repository. Vidi's smiling. He likes that, right? So it's at the top of the discussions. And these are for all the very hard questions that nobody seems to be able to answer. If you scroll up to the top, to the very top, these are like whatever hard questions.
This one.
This is to create a culture. There's two reasons for this. One, to create a culture of transparency, right? Two, to reinforce using the core values and the mission to think about how to solve problems. So, if you have anything that you'd like to ask, like, why did this Scrum take so long always? Or, like, does Jing really know what he's talking about? Or like whatever it is, right? Just put it there. If I can't answer it, that will go into our professional networking question bank. So we will go into like a question bank, and we will, when we professional network, we'll ask them those questions. Okay?
Yep. Okay, so yeah, everyone, you are free to ask anything to Jing transparently here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for the platform. And I guess today is done. But I guess we'll open the feedback session, like 30 seconds for each person. No, no, no. Just kidding. Just give me feedback. I'll start from okay, from Tara.
Well, I think you did well today. For example, I thought your time management was good. Like during the Tableau section, like I guess you felt like a new discussion was about to like start, like something that requires a lot of talking, I guess, like between each other and a lot of idea giving, and you knew that it was like if you let it continue, it would probably drag the meeting on. So like you just like said, we can discuss this later, kind of. And you're very good at like just I guess just moving on to the next thing, if that makes sense. When necessary. Yeah, that's something that I have to learn. So yes, you did well.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tara. Yeah, it's difficult also actually for me to slide things out. Okay, I'll ask only yeah, Joseph. Sorry.
Oh yeah, thank you, Chair. Actually, I think you did well when you prioritize the discussion is in discussion management board. Like when the time is up, you say that maybe the others are not that important, and I think that you prioritize things good. Yeah, so you did well.
Okay, thank you very much, Joseph. So, okay, I guess I want to ask anyone, but you're free to give me feedback on Slack. Last is Jing.
Um, okay. I think we're good here. this part of chairing is all pretty fluent now. I don't think there's we've reached a plateau on the learning curve, right? But where the next step is, I guess, is the crucial leadership question, right? Which is, are we getting better at delegating? Are we getting better at understanding people's ZPD? Are we getting better at understanding if our delegates have too little or maybe too much bandwidth too at the same time? And are we getting better at God damn it, I forgot it. ZPD, bandwidth, and
Timeline and goal. Is that?
yeah, thank you. That's like I thank you for that. Appreciate it. And setting clear goals and timelines. So I think that is something we can integrate into the expectation of a chair now, which is like, does a chair actually delegate well? I want to do that because I feel like that's where we are the weakest as a company right now. And as soon if we can overcome that, I think then we can really empower and really strengthen our teams. Can we get clear goals and timelines? Can we actually give understand our delegate CPD? And can we budget correctly, right? And can we see the budgets? I feel like that's also ZPD too as well. But anyhow, those are the areas that I guess we'll be looking at now when we chair or when we lead about delegation skills. Other things, perfect already. I think everyone's got it. Yeah, chairing is easy now. Right? Chairing is like chairing. We got it. We're chilling. We're chillaxing. We're rocking and rolling. Uh,
Yeah, that's why I asked you, sir. I guess we need to improve something, but I can't identify from anyone else. So maybe that's the next step, as you said.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'll think about it. Thank you very much for the feedback. So,
I want actually the Vinny did something for you that was actually quite helpful. He pinned Wayana down on the time and the pivot for that particular thing. And
yeah.
let's say as chair, the next time you can say, "When will you get this done?" Right? And then that would then
Mm.
be an exercise the first one. So your delegates, you're moving your delegates in the right direction. That's the only piece of feedback that I would think. Make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
that they do it, and then make sure that there's a timeline to it, and then estimate in the back of your head: can this person get it done without my assistance? Can this person get it done even if I assist them? Kind of give a figure on that, and then I guess you might need to have a private discussion with them later to sort of figure it out. I'm figuring this out too as well. I'm not good at delegating, but I'm just trying to imagine how it would look like if it was perfect, right? So yeah, why does affiliate marketing idea is one case where like if you're delegating well, then you would know when she's coming back, right? To give another update. We'd also know like kind of like could she do it like entirely on her own, and does it fit her bandwidth? So yeah, that's the only suggestion that I can think of.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. So, yeah, pretty well made the suggestion, and also thank you, VD, for reminding me actually for the Mokwayan's project. And I hope Mokwayan can create a card, and so we can help soon. I mean, to prepare everything. Okay, thank you very much for today. So, yeah, we will have happy hour today, and I hope to see you again in like for 20 minutes.
Hey, could you guys stay for a second? Yeah, I want to have a sub discussion with you guys real quick. It won't take more than 5 minutes. Yeah.